Welcome back, everyone. You are looking at video from Thursday's monsoon. Maybe the storm hit you and your home. We're going to talk more about what you can do if that's the case. Joining me now is Adam Webster. He is the founder and president of Rocky Mountain Restoration. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So we look at pictures like that, and for some of us, if it hit us hard, our home, we're thinking, what do we do now? What kind of damage do we expect to see sometimes with a storm like that?
Yeah, typical damage with a monsoon storm like the one we saw there could be roof damage, for example. You could have some shingles that blow off the roof. You might have an awning that gets messed up if it's really bad. Typically, we see a lot of water damage. So we have a leak that comes through the roof, or maybe through a window or a doorway. If you have some flooding that came up and through into the house, I mean, there's a number of ways water can get into the home, but water damage is pretty common with our monsoons as well.
Well, and it's serious and it's expensive. So what should a homeowner do after a monsoon hits their home?
Well, after the monsoon hits, you probably want to check out the home and kind of do a once through and see, if there is any damage. Obvious signs would be like, shingles in the front yard, maybe if there's roof damage, or shingles that are tilted up and kind of look funny. Inside the home, you might find some baseboards or something, some trim moldings that are kind of popping up the wall. Maybe you see some puddling that's really obvious, but maybe you just see some discoloration in the drywall. There's things you can look for like that might give you some indication that there might be an issue.
All right, so if you think there might be an issue, what steps do you suggest that homeowners take to get that damage repaired?
Well, the steps to take there would be, if you think there's damage, is I'd contact a contractor, a licensed contractor, to come out and take a look at that, to maybe give you just an estimate for the repairs to see how bad it really is. Because if the damages are excessive, then maybe you consider making an insurance claim. Contact your insurance agent, maybe go that route. If they're minor, then maybe you can just go out of pocket and hire a licensed contractor just to make the repairs.
Well, so if you're going around and you're assessing and you think there might be some damage, how do you go about deciding when to call a professional?
It's a good question. So some people don't have their, some people might be handy and might think, oh, I can fix this, and it's something they can handle. Other people may have no clue how to go about making the corrections. And so if that's the case, I would say, again, try to find a licensed contractor, talk to some people in your neighborhood, or maybe go online and do some research, find someone that's reputable and that's licensed, and come out and just give you a free estimate. And then from there, you can kind of make a decision on how to go about that.
Well, when you say reputable, you talk a lot about the licensing. How do you make sure that somebody is legit before you hire them?
It's a great question. If you hop online, I just Google the company, research them, find out what people are saying about the company, online reviews and other, Yelp or Google or something like that. I'd also go to the Register of Contractors. That's azroc.gov. That has all the licensed contractors listed on there too. So if you want to make sure that they're appropriately licensed and bonded to be working in your home, that's the best place to go look and find out that information.
Well, obviously none of us wants to be in a situation where we have to call in a professional.
Right.
So what can you advise folks in order to prevent some of this damage?
Great, yeah. So we just had a storm that just rolled through, and so I would say, following that storm especially, check your drainage systems on the property. So your gutters, storm drains, make sure that those are free and clear from any debris, because if those are clogged up now, then they're going to cause some issues with the next storm that rolls through. Again, check your roof, check for the structural issues that you may have there, because your roof might have worked fine during that previous storm, but maybe knocked some shingles loose and maybe now needs a couple repairs. So check it out and make sure there's any issues right now, so that way when the next storm rolls through, you're ready for it.
And it will roll through.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Good advice as always. It's rmraz.com for more information, or you can go to our website, aztv.com. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.